What's up? This is Max Woolery. We are live here in Triple Threat Studios for Jam&Toast. This is my song, Self-Made Man. Monday morning, 7:09. I should already be up. I'm still trying to get these feet to meet the floor. Not to save the world, just to get out the door. Yeah, you'd think I wanna get out of this lonely, lonely house. Yeah, you'd think, but everywhere that I go, it's me, myself, and I. We share this lonely soul. Save me, I'm a self-made man. I make my misfortune with my own two hands. Nothing to show for my best laid plans. Won't you save me? I'm a self-made man. Had a love once, but it didn't last long. She found out quick the path that I was on. That should have told me it's a time to make a change. But here I am, sleeping in this bed I made. Save me, I'm a self-made man. I make my misfortune with my own two hands. Nothing to show for my best laid plans. Won't you save me? I'm a self-made man. I made a living. I went and built myself a throne, but the crown that came along with it, it said nothing about dying alone. Save me, I'm a self-made man. I make my misfortune with my own two hands. Nothing to show for my best laid plans. Won't you save me? I'm a self-made man. Well, come on, save me. I'm a self-made man. Oh, save me. I'm a self-made man. Yes, I am. A self-made man. This next one is another country song called, what's it called? Slow Movin Train. Well, I've been worried all day long in the corner on a stool with a guitar in my hand. Bloodshot and busted from the blues nobody wanted. That's what you get in this honky-tonk band. I've been running off white lines, white lies from a woman I'll admit's been driving me insane. That's what you get when you're living fast on a slow-moving train. If I'm going somewhere, I'm heading straight down the drain. There's no way to live, and I don't think that I can change. It's living fast on a slow-moving train. We've got to bed, the red roof in, and this non-smoking room smells like ash. I'm hungover from last night's rum, and the sun is coming up so fast. But tonight at 10, we're doing it again. The same songs on a different stage. That's what you get. You're living fast on a slow-moving train. If I'm going somewhere, I'm heading straight down the drain. There's no way to live, and I don't think that I can change. No, it's living fast on a slow-moving train. If I'm going somewhere, I'm heading straight down the drain. There's no way to live, I don't think that I can change. It's living fast on a slow-moving train. Don't think I can take much more living so fast on a slow-moving train.
All right. Welcome back in. We're here live in Triple Threat Studios, joined today by my co-host today is our first guest that we had on Jam&Toast, Mr. Griffin Dunn.
Nice to meet you guys.
Go find him on the Instagrams and the TikToks. It's all under Griffin Dunn. If you know how to spell, I believe you can get to him. I'm also joined by our artist of the day, Mr. Max Woolery.
There he is.
What's
Yeah,
up?
Max Woolery music on everything, y'all. Go out and follow him. It helps us tremendously to know that people are watching the things that we're putting out. And we're putting out country music. This is Jam&Toast.
Amen.
That's what we do. That's what we do here. And I want to give a quick layout of the show. We do 2 unreleased songs with a young country music artist that I feel is out there doing the damn thing, writing country music. And I'm going to lean independent, but I won't close myself off to anybody. We're happy to have who we have, and I'm Forrest Carter. This is my deal. I hope you like it. Let's get right down into it, Mr. Max Woolery.
Righty.
Tell us about the upbringing, sir. When did you start playing that guitar?
Yeah, I started playing guitar before I really could make any decisions, I guess. I was about 5 when I had a first guitar lesson. And there's been some breaks.
When was your first decision? When was the first decision you ever made?
I'm still waiting on that one, dude.
Still waiting?
I don't know.
Yeah. You hadn't gained consciousness yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
That's the way we like to be, unconscious.
I'm trying, though. I'm trying to, get a little bit smarter because I've heard all my life just how dumb I was,
Yeah.
Been working on that. I read a book.
Have you?
I read a book.
You read a book?
I'll get it. Hold on. It's the biggest book that I've read so far. And it's about 8 pages.
8 pages.
And
good, dude.
Cover to cover, dude. I finished it.
I'm proud of you, man. So many people told me you would never be able to read. Now what book is that?
Don't quiz me on it. I just started reading, dude. Come on. No, this is a little right hand secrets. Kind of a guitar, little manual written by an incredible bluegrass player, Jake Eddy. Y'all go check him out. Follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely great Instagram follow.
If you are a guitar guy, you might not play bluegrass, but you'll love watching him play at least.
Yeah, he's a stud.
They say if you don't like bluegrass, you ain't heard him play right before.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's the
say.
truth. That's the truth.
Or maybe you've only heard Del McCurry.
Yeah, I do feel like that happens a lot.
I'm a big fan, but I could see why somebody might not be, I guess.
Yeah. Obviously, they weren't paying enough attention.
Yeah.
No, I guess that leads me to who influenced you when you were young? Like some of the first artists you jumped into, and then who is it today that has your eye?
One of the first guy I remember getting into seriously and learning his whole catalog and just being obsessed with was Corey Smith.
Hometown man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all might not know Corey Smith. He's definitely a household name from where I'm from.
Yeah.
But he is kind of a local guy, and he has a lot of acoustic music that has got incredible picking in it, and it's not like blow your socks away picking, but it's putting a melody with the chords, playing them at the same time, making a cool song instead of just drumming the same chords. And I guess that really, there's more. Once I could strum and
right,
that was the first guy that he's doing something else that's cool.
Right. It was the melody along with the chords that kind of captured your attention early.
Yeah, definitely, and just being able to play both at the same time, something he's good at.
Yeah, I've known you for a long time, so I knew that, and I knew the story of how you got to where you are now. But I could feel all that in the way that you play, you talk with your guitar, and I think it's funny that you say that you played guitar before you even made a decision. Really,
yeah, pretty much.
Sometimes I bet you feel like I know that old guitar better than I know myself.
Yeah.
get down to
know.
it. You don't know which one's playing who, right?
I wish, man. No, I definitely feel probably the most comfortable I do anywhere if it's playing with a guitar.
Right.
Even if it's in front of people. Once you start playing, though, like you definitely fall into a groove of not just like comfort, but it's a different world playing music, and definitely takes you away.
It's a different world playing music by yourself, and then a whole other different world when you start playing with other people.
It's different.
That's there's some learning curve there, man. It is different when you have to be in time. Holy shit, that's hard.
It's
huh?
impossible the first time. It's nearly impossible. The
Y'all
first time you ever
play
try
to a
it.
metronome, dang it.
Yeah.
Play to a metronome.
Dude, I was
Yeah.
gonna ask you what. I mean, dude, you're nasty
Oh, thank you.
with a
dude.
fucking 6-string in your hand. And like, what would you tell kids, I guess, or like people moving to Nashville that want to get better playing? Like, what's the?
I wouldn't tell any of your kids this,
I
but
don't have any. Thank God.
I guess if you can find somebody that like tickles your pickle a little bit and is different but catches your ear, then learn everything. Like play their music, go on YouTube, you can slow it down and so you can really hear what they're doing. Don't just learn the chords to the song, but learn which version of that chord they're playing there. And I think if you like build your knowledge of, I can play a G chord 7 different places and they all sound different, and I know that these people like these places. I think that's how you, I guess, by just going a little bit further than I know the chords to that song,
Right.
and learning what that guy is doing.
And those inversions are a big part of your playing style as well, especially when you get into your, I guess we'll call it your fucking around bag.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
and you're sending it bag. I've seen you get loose on stage a couple of times where it's like nobody here cares. Nobody's gonna care if I flub a note, and you let it go, and you don't flub a note. You just let it ride, man.
Yeah.
It's always fun watching you play the guitar. I
thank
do
you.
quite a lot of it actually.
Thank you.
Watching him play. Griffin, you got another question from Mr. Max Woolery? Throw one out there.
Put me on the spot. I should have prepared something. That's tough. Max. 5 plus 3. And while you're thinking, let me think of a question. What's 5 plus 3?
You had some scratch paper earlier. Where'd that go?
That scratch paper you
Carried
need
it
that
too.
for 5 plus 3? Just have you thought about using your toes?
I just started reading, bro. You think I got math covered too?
No, I don't reckon you got math covered.
How's producing going? I know you're doing stuff in this studio with different people.
Yeah.
How's that going? I mean, because that opens up a whole new world of music that, like, it's easy to get comfortable playing, but, you know, you're learning a brand new skill, and I think you're getting pretty fucking good at it pretty quick. But how's it going?
Thanks, dude. It's going great. I'm really enjoying it. It's like everything else. It's a slow moving train,
Yes, it is.
and it's definitely a process. I've been here for a few years, and I have songwriting friends, but building up the clientele,
Yeah.
definitely the toughest part. And I think with every single demo or anything that I do, like I'm always learning something that I putting in my pocket and excited about. Oh man, I'm doing this different next time. I'm doing it like this. So I feel like it's a cool. I feel like a sponge right now.
That's
It's a
awesome.
cool growth period where I'm really excited. I know I suck, but I'm so excited about what I'm learning and how I can see the potential of putting these things into practice.
Who are you working on stuff for right now?
Right now, just got on the other side of my release with Rachel Loren.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Off the record just came out last month, and that was fun. That was the first song that we did record here that was released, so that's a good milestone.
That's the first $1 bill hanging in the restaurant. That's cool.
I don't think we have enough streams to get
To
a
make
dollar
$1
back yet.
You get there. We'll
But
get there.
when we
We'll
make a dollar,
one.
0.03 cents at a time. But I'm also working with A good friend of mine, Ben Wilson,
Uh-huh.
he's got a song that I think it just got the master back today. Should be out maybe second or third week of football season here next month.
Go Dogs.
Yes, go Dogs, baby.
Go Dogs. Y'all go stream it. Has he released the name of it yet?
No.
Okay. Well, y'all keep your eyes on Ben Wilson.
You might remember Ben Wilson from last year's national.
I believe it was last year's national championship.
He was down there at the edge, at the front of the stadium, and he was hyping the whole crowd up. We got to get on this field. Y'all see what just happened? Back-to-back champs. And he thought he had everybody in with him. And when it was, let's go, he jumped the fence. And
He was the only one.
yeah, no one came with him. So
Man found himself
didn't know that.
lonely out there.
yeah,
That's crazy, man.
he's got a good little run around, and he kind of trucked one little camera woman, but he looked like he
Hell
felt
yeah,
sorry
brother.
for her. So it's not like
There's a bunch of assholes in the crowd, man. If one guy goes out, I'm gonna go. You're gonna
Everybody's
start a
got
chain
to,
reaction.
yeah.
That means not one person had the
Not even the
stones
row
to-
behind him was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with him at least.
That's crazy.
he said though that he was working it, like,
Yeah, like
and
he built it.
He felt like he had it, and that was
Damn.
his chance. But good for him. I'm
Yeah,
proud of him for
Ben
that.
Wilson, keep your eye on him. He's a diehard dog. We're diehard dogs. I can't speak for Griffin over there. I think he likes the Longhorns.
I do that.
Oh man, they're coming to the SEC to get smoked.
It's gonna
for
be
the
rough
next
for a couple years.
At
for
least
sure.
10 years, bro.
Yeah,
10?
it's
I don't know about 10.
You're gonna have to have like
y'all do got Arch Manning.
Arch Manning
coming,
right now. Yep.
Yeah, it could be. It'll be a couple. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna be shit this year. I don't think.
No. It's gonna be tough.
Anyway,
for
let's get off of football. I tell you what, we're gonna move to the toast portion. Mr. Max Woolery is gonna light us up a bowl here.
I reckon so. I reckon so.
You reckon so? Well, we about to find out about it. Go ahead and light it up there. We're gonna smoke a little bit and get the rest of these information
How
on
you do this?
the songs.
You know,
Max, you can't figure out how to do it, buddy.
I think I.
That's
can
just
figure
in
it out.
case his mama.
First time?
That's just in case his mama's watching. And I'm gonna crack a drink. I can count on one hand how many White Claws I've had in my life, but we're gonna go with strawberry White Claw.
Shout out to White Claw there.
Yeah, it's not an advertisement.
Did I do all right for my first time?
That was
You did pretty
that was
good.
very good. I can tell it's your first time by the way you didn't cough at all. There you go.
Yep.
Man, so just the other day, I've worked construction my whole life. My dad owns a construction company. And just the other day, this guy that works for him got into some trouble with the law, right? And this is kind of off topic from where we're at, but we're taking a smoke break, so enjoy the story. Sit down and shut up. You know, if you don't like it, hop off the bus. But he got into some legal trouble having to do with drugs. And they gave him pretty much an ultimatum. They said, I'm not sure who you're hanging around with, but if it's guys you work with, we're going to need you to quit your job or maybe do some time. And this dude told the warden or whoever he was speaking with in this encounter that I'm not quitting my damn job. I will do the time. And decided to go to jail and did 30 days in jail just because he did not want to quit his job.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
30 days in jail.
30 days.
That's
over
a
quitting the
real
job.
friend right there. He said, I ain't
is.
quitting my job. These are my friends, man.
That's a real one, man.
I just want to do hood rat shit with my friends.
Yeah.
You don't have anything like waiting on you at home, man.
Yeah.
Come on now. Or it must be a dang good job, I guess.
I think a little bit of both.
Yeah. That's tough, man.
Sound like he ain't scared to go to the pen.
He's not. He's been there before.
That's at least
not as-
that's somewhat respectable. I
Yeah.
feel like
Right?
That's a guy he's just standing for what he believes in.
Yes,
I
he
reckon.
is.
All right,
hope he stays
Max. So we heard two songs from you today.
Yes, sir.
We heard "Self-Made Man,"
Mm-hmm.
and we heard
Slow.
"Slow Moving Train."
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That pot getting to me already, fellas. I can't remember shit. Tell us about "Self-Made Man." I think that's the one you started with Tell us how you wrote it, who you wrote it with. Was it by yourself?
Yeah, that one was by myself.
It's gotta be, right? For a title like that?
Self-made man.
You can't write that with 8 people in the room.
I guess, but that was one that I don't know. I really was inspired, and it was by myself, so it wasn't like a setup cover right where, oh yeah, we wrote a song today. But I really do. That one means a lot. It's just kind of self-realization that it's up to you, man. It's up to you, and there's successful people out there that are very miserable, just like a lot of, miserable people are. And I think for me, it was good to write something that might be rich, might be poor, but it's either way, it's up to me how I want to go out living. And I guess at that point, it was a minute ago I wrote that I was kind of making myself miserable, and it was just a choice for me that I had to make. I'm a self-made man. I made this situation, this bed that I'm sleeping in, this my own misfortune with these hands,
My own too. Yeah, I made this misfortune with my own. I made mine misfortune. I made my misfortune with my own 2 hands.
Yeah.
Great line.
Thank
Great
you.
line, man. Love the tune. Excited for it. Is it on the way out?
There's not a date for it yet, but yes, it is on the way out.
Hell yeah. Coming soon to a playlist near me for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we've
Going
been in the
on mine.
studio and it's recorded. I just working on some artwork as well as trying to figure out which order I kind of do want to release some music that I do have coming out.
There's so much involved in that whole game of just releasing
The distribution and
There's
stuff.
so much involved.
Yeah.
It feels like it. It feels like they make it that way. There
Who's
shouldn't
that?
be. I don't know. I ain't met him yet, but I don't know.
Yeah, it
don't
does.
think I
It
wanna
does
meet
feel
him.
like they made it some intentional hurdles, but some of that I feel like is a good thing because I do feel like we've been inundated with shitty music.
Yeah.
Because everybody can do it, and they do.
Give us some more hoops. Yeah. I feel you.
So
I don't know, man, because that just gives us the opportunity. Like, that's all we're doing.
it's
And-
true. It's true that I'm taking advantage of the same thing, but it all comes down to I think I got the sauce. I think every artist, if they're honest with themselves, believes I got the fucking sauce. Otherwise,
You should.
I wouldn't be doing
You
this.
should
Yeah.
think that. Everybody should.
Yeah,
If you're here.
and
Something worth telling somebody at least.
yeah, I've
you know?
got something to say. Like I've got convictions that I can write in a pretty way. Anything. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump over to
Toasted
Living
on Jam
fast.
and Toast here.
on a slow moving train.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Who'd you? I know that was a co-write.
Uh-huh. I wrote it with Clayton Mann a while
out.
back, and we just got to see him, I think, Saturday night. That was a good time. It was good to see him. Shout out Clayton Mann. But that was a fun afternoon. I had a little melody in my head. I wanted to start the song, like, just kind of vocals, and I didn't know what yet, but I wanted to add an extra bar in there. I just thought it was cool to say, like, one more thing before the little classic walk up into the song happens.
Yeah.
And it took a while, but we finally were like, oh, okay. He was like, all right. He kept wanting to just be like, no, you come in here. And I was like, well, yeah, I know, but what if we didn't? And finally he was like, all right. And then at some point, I just remember he said the hook line straight out. That's what you get for living fast on a slow moving train. And I was like,
That's it.
That's it.
that's good
That's it,
stuff.
cuz.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think that's a song, though, because it just sounded so perfect. We literally spent time looking up, like, lyrics, like song lyrics.
It can't have not
what
been
song
written
is
yet.
this in?
Yeah.
And couldn't find anything. It was just so cool. And then we just kind of got on. Feels like you kind of kicking logs sometimes, treading water and kicking logs.
Treading water, kicking logs,
and
man.
just trying to float, and you don't know what's going on. You see people around you that moving this way, moving that way, up, down, and you're just there. But you got to get back to, I enjoy it. It's what I should be doing for the love of music. That's how everybody feels if they really ask themselves. And it's a slow moving train. That's just life. That's the music game. This is the way it's going to be if you're really going to.
Marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah. So it was an easy song once we finally got on with a direction, you know?
Yeah.
And
That's the hardest thing of any ride, I feel like, is figuring out if we have anything today that any of us give a fuck about. And,
yeah.
And the great part of a great writer's room with guys that you're close with is that almost always somebody gives a crap about something.
Yeah.
They've got something to say about anything, and I feel like we've got a great room. I love writing with you guys. I feel like it's always that way with y'all. It's like, oh yeah, we can go with any one of these.
A lot of stuff just comes up in conversation too. I mean, you're just bullshitting, and like somebody says a cool thing, you know, somebody says a cool line, or I don't know, and it just kind of stems from there. It's wild how it happens. Sometimes it's when you're not even trying to.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Max, I got one last question for you. Who is out there coming up, doing the right things, playing country music? Who's on your radar? Who do you wish would come record with you?
Oh. Wow. I wish.
I saved the heavy one for last.
I wish that, first of all, I could get Griffin Dunn to come record. And then
Pop in and out sometimes.
I also wish, just from the other night, Delaney Ramsdell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. She's
Or-
fantastic.
I mean, Mac Martin, they were sick.
Oh, man, they were a lot of fun to listen
I would
to.
love to record them here.
That'd be a lot of fun.
They were cool, man. That dude can play and she can
Yeah.
sing and
She's got a
they can
voice,
write.
boy.
Yeah, yeah,
That was cool. That was a fun round.
she was.
Felt like there was all kinds on stage there, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out Upstar Music.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jamie
Shoemaker.
Shoemaker. That's right.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's always the nicest, hype you up guy,
Yeah.
and has a good lineup.
It was.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
Yeah,
Like
great
he's
show.
making it out to the Rusty Nail now once a month.
Yeah.
That's nice, because I love that spot.
Dude,
I don't like going into town all the time. It's just too far.
pay for parking.
And then, yeah, and you know you can't drive back drunk. You can't do that.
Can't do that. Shouldn't.
And it's
Definitely.
nice to be a closer Uber away instead of like $50
Surge
just
rates.
to get to town, bro.
The surge
They
rates
get
are
you.
tough up here, y'all.
They get you.
We know what time the surge is. What time do you normally see the surge when you're on the Uber app, Max?
You know, there's a surge around dinner for the early crowd.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a surge from like 10 to 11 because that's the getting out. And then anywhere from 1 to 4 is like just, you might as well double what you think should be appropriate. And sometimes more.
If you're not getting in an Uber home until 4 a.m., just sleep outside.
Well, you
know,
go
what do you-
places and
4 a.m.
what if you came here after downtown and then you're like, okay, that was fun, but now it's time to get home.
You got a couch, man.
Well,
So you got a couch.
I wouldn't let you sleep
I don't
here.
know if I'm
Yeah.
Ubering at 4 a.m.
Yeah, we can't let you sleep here.
We got dogs, man. You can't just.
Yeah, we
mad.
don't.
Huh?
Yeah, where the dog's gonna sleep? That's true. I didn't think about
No,
that.
you gotta
I'm not
take 'em
thinking this
out.
all the way through. Who does?
You.
I mean,
I gotta take him out.
I mean, if we're giving you a couch for the night.
Last time you guys took dogs out, they got sprayed by a skunk.
Oh, that's true. That is unfortunately true.
still dealing with that one.
Awful stuff.
That's tough.
The smell of skunk spray up close is nothing like. That's the first right here I've had with it.
Yeah.
Did you see
Yeah,
it
I've
with it?
never been close.
No, but just the spray of it. It smells different than just, oh man, that skunk. When
Yeah.
you're driving down the highway?
It's-
No.
No, that's not skunk.
Way worse.
Oh my
Yes.
God, yeah. like guttural.
No shit.
Yeah, it's tough.
You can tell like it's hormonal, like it's just a nasty ass. Just that's
That's excrement. That is
Yeah.
not.
God.
Yeah.
It's
it's
rough.
tough. It's tough. Anyway, I think
thick, boy. It's thick.
I think we may have gone a little over time. But these are my good buddies. Go give them a follow, Griffin Dunn and Max Woolery. I'm Forrest Carter. Please like, subscribe, whatever makes you feel good about it. It all makes me feel pretty damn good. And we'll see you next time.